is it like to be the face of Season 5 in NBA 2K25?
I mean, what it's like, it's an honor, you know, my younger self is looking up and thinking that's dope.
I'm looking up too, and I'm like, this is dope. So I feel like your draft class had a bunch of French players, but even every draft class after that had a bunch of French players too. Where do you see French basketball in 5 to 10 years?
What I see, I mean, medals, hopefully, first of all. This is always the most important goal as a country. But hopefully even more, you know, #1 picks and more NBA titles. You know, I don't remember the last French player to win an NBA title, but it's, you know, it's always a real honor and pleasure for the whole country when one of us wins one.
Was there a moment when you were playing NBA 2K25 that you thought, like, this is why I play 2K?
I had never made like a half-court shot until this one on 2K, but sometimes when I use my character, I feel like sometimes he just does stuff that's too crazy.
Yeah, and this is your 3rd NBA All-Star weekend. First as an All-Star, what's it like?
My 3rd or my 2nd?
2nd?
Yeah.
2nd. And your first as an NBA All-Star.
Yes.
What's that like for you?
What's it like? I mean, it's incredible. You know, I haven't really had time to focus on it because of the season and so many games, but now that I'm here, I'm slowly realizing that it's you know, that I'm actually actively participating to the heart of this event, and it's a real chance, and I can't wait to be on that court.
Awesome. When you play NBA 2K25, what's your go-to mode?
Go-to mode. So first of all, I do not play on Hall of Fame, that's for sure.
Okay.
I don't play enough to be able to deal with it, but my career, for sure, as always.
All right. Thank you so
All right,
much.
thank you.
Thank you.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Rockets already with their game faces on as they get off the bus. Got to be geared up for these road games. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And the Houston Rockets starting 5. At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. Alperen Sengun out there at Brooks. And it's Thompson in at the 3. And for the Raptors, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Grady Dick. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Brooks against Barnes. Pirtle kicks to Barnes. Brooks grabs the board. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Houston. Last time they met in Houston.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
Probably looking for more of the same here, as we know a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. The pass to Pirtle. Over Sengun. Pirtle's shot is off. On the wing, Green. It's Brooks on the wing. Shoots. Toronto grabs the miss. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of that.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Craig, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Now, here's Quickly. 23 points for him the last game against Miami. Barnes outside. Pirtle inside. Şengün's there. Now, here's Quickly. Brooks covering. Sinks the triple.
A really good focus from RJ there. I think that improves his percentages.
For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Van Vliet against Quickly. Van Vliet passes to Şengün. And here's Green outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's Quickly. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game.
Really known as a microwave scorer, Quickly's fearlessness is what allows him to really get cooking.
The Raptors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Shoot 2.
A free throw drops for Quickly. With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you'll find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
And Quickly drops them both. You know, whether he's coming off the bench or Brent starting, Immanuel Quickly can score.
IQ is something else. I mean, he finished second in the Sixth Man of the Year voting in one season. He's capable of putting up 30 as a starter or as a reserve, but it's a unique perspective to sit on that bench, watch the flow of the game, and come in and be impactful. IQ does that. I mean, for Pirtle, the rim is right there. He just hops up to put it down.
Brooks kicks to Green. There's the drive. No good that time.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Gets trailed by 4. Pass to Thompson. Good D by Barnes. Raptors have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. They're at the pass to Pirtle. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. R.J. Barrett has established himself as a guy who can play a lot of different roles. Brent, a very versatile player.
A versatile player, Kevin, for sure, and the scoring has been there, but I don't think that's what you rely on with R.J. Barrett. You want him to be a complementary player that plays in different positions on the floor to put the defense at a disadvantage. He's that skilled, and he has that ability to grow that way.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at Houston. They've had a great season and will look to extend that into the playoffs.
Well, for the Rockets, this isn't the spot that too many people thought they'd be in this far into the season. They've really turned some heads with their play.
Some people out there still thinking they're going to fade as the season goes on, but I'm on the other side of this argument. I think they get even better as we go down the stretch.
Here's Shepherd. Passes it to Adams. Pocket 6. Out to the right wing. Releases. Tries again. Out to Smith. Pass to Shepard. The 3. Offensive rebound. Adams. And good that time.
Well, the motor right now for Steven Adams is humming on the glass, getting after it.
1:36 left to play in the first. Here's Shed. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
It's deflected. .110 left in the first quarter. Here's Mobo. He's covered by Eason. Rockets trail by 4. Pass to Whitmore. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Battle. Hasn't made one yet. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Eason grabs the board. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now Shepard. From about 19 feet, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Raptors out in front, up by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And Brent, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis?
In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Dick is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. It's his first trip to the line.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
And he makes the first.
And, you know, it takes an intelligent player to match up with bigger guys and win. Fred VanVleet is that player. He can outsmart guys who have, on paper, the advantage.
Şengün's checked in for Smith. And so VanVleet nails both of them. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Raptors. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That would be game 4 of 5 in a row at home.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I've had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
David, you are an unselfish playmaker. I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
And for the Rockets, they're shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Tate the pass to Şengün. That gives them the lead. Şengün's got the lead up to 2 now for Houston.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
Dick with it, working on Green. Dick can't get it to go. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Purtle, and it's Green missing. The Raptors have gone 0 of 4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Dick with it. He's against Green. Dick passes to Barnes, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Let's see some of the numbers here for R.J. Barrett. And Toronto making a change here. Abaji's checked in, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Thompson's checked in. Now, here's Green. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Utah Jazz.
And, guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously, put on a passing clinic.
Here's Barrett following the basket by Jalen Green. The pass to Purtle. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Here's Green, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And we've seen some great scorers come into the league, but Green looks elite. Both the physical gifts and that fearless approach.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Rockets.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
That's good from Green.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the number 2 overall pick in the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
And both free throws good for Green. All-Star break is behind us now, Brent. I feel refreshed. Do you feel? You look refreshed? Are you refreshed?
Thank you, Kevin. I took a shower. I'm ready to go. After All-Star break, you know it's a sprint. It's the sprint towards the end of the year. So you've gotten that break. You've gotten away from the game. And you're right back in it, knowing that you want to perform your best and give your team the best opportunity to compete in the postseason.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track. Well, as usual, a lot of offense in the NBA is being generated from the small forward position this season.
Here are the league's best at that position. R.J. Barrett, fourth.
A lot of the NBA's most explosive players man that small forward position, and you're looking at a pretty good collection of them right there.
I don't think in terms of offense there can be any more potent group of players in the league. Having one of them on the wing means having someone that can carry a team offensively for extended periods of time whenever necessary.
Brooks right side. Pass to Şengün. Just 5 on the clock. Mobo with the rebound. Raptors trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
To end the drought, the shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Green. 7 points in the game. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's quickly missing. Here's Houston now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And here is Van Vliet. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to the Jazz in Delta Center.
And if you had to point to one problem in that game, it was their rebounding. Flat out terrible.
I think you can be a little bit rattled when you lose the physical battle as badly as they did in that game. That can be tough to shake off. So it's a matter of getting over those doubts and finding yourself again.
Now, here's quickly. Pass to Mobo. The kick out to Barnes. Shot from 12. Mobo. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Timeout called the Rockets.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
So both teams making some changes here. .59 seconds left now here in the second. Whitmore with it. Still yet to score. Boucher with the rebound. Toronto trailing. Here's Walter. Here's Mobo. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Rocket shooting a putrid 25% from the field. Poor shot selection all around. To end the cold streak. And Eason with the lay-in. Good. Eason's got his first basket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
He gets it up. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Houston on top as they end the second quarter on a 12-4 run. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. They only had a couple of rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. They had a very good second quarter, currently holding a 4-point advantage at halftime. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
The road can be unfriendly, and they've clearly risen to the challenge. They're shrugging off the chance for the man. Defense, all of that. No. They're playing their focus, and they're getting to work. They're playing with a lot of confidence right now.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
With how they're shooting, it's a miracle they're still in this game. There's still a whole half left to play. They need to stop wasting shots and get serious about finding quality looks.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Jalen Green, he's really been playing well.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, I don't know if you have enough game plans to slow him down. How do you guard a guy that good?
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so in the game for the Rockets. At the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. Thompson is out there with Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the 5 spot. Brooks with him. Now guarded by Verter. Brooks misses. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Quickly. The layup off target. The Rockets shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. Here's Van Vliet. Kicks it to Brooks. Now Şengün. 4 on the clock. No block shot. The shot misses. Şengün's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Here's Barrett. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Barrett's got 5.
Incredible move right there from Barrett. This guy knows how to handle that rock.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. The lead is 2. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
I'm not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Barrett. Barnes outside. Over Brooks. Barnes can't get it to go. Rockets have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. And that one's good. Green. 9 points in the game so far.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on. Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place."
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players.
need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
They grab their own miss, and the dunk by Poeltl.
And that's what they take Poeltl to do, get extra possessions and capitalize if you can go back up.
Green taking his time here. And Poeltl sends it back. Dick with it. Şengün's there. Dick can't get it to go. Rockets leading by 4. For Jakob Poeltl, his parents paved the way for him to become a professional athlete. And I'd say, Brent, they did a good job.
Well, it's a good point, Kevin. They were doing some blocking of their own, just not basketballs like Jakob does. Both of his parents members of the Austrian national volleyball teams and building some roofs on some people trying to put down a few slams.
Tate, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. The Raptors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement here. Pass to Mobo. Here's Agbaji. Back to Barnes. Quickly with a wide open look. No good on the 3.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's Dick. Still without a basket. Barnes up top. Tate covering.
Ochai Agbaji. That's his first.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Smith comes in for Amen Thompson. Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Jalen Green. And Shepard subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Shepard with the ball. Smith outside. Here's Whitmore. 1:35 left to play here in the third. Raptors trail by 4. To the inside. Mobo. Adams, some nice D. And for Houston, they're shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. Up top, Tate. Shoots over Walter. Another miss by Houston. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Passes it to Ben. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Whitmore. Misses and the dry spell continues. Toronto shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Scooped up. Pass to Shed. Here's Battle. Scoreless thus far. Mobo can't hit.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
24 seconds left here in the third quarter. Kick out to Adams. Pass to Whitmore. The rebound by Battle. Here's Agbaji. Here's Shed. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we've reached the end of the third. Rockets lead by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Raptors trail by 4. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Then there's Dick. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Shed in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. It's Dick on the wing. Guarded by Green. Shot clock at 6. Here's Barnes. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Over in the corner, Green. He kicks it to Thompson. For Barrett. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Barnes outside. Toronto gets it back with a new 14. And the shot's good from Boucher.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Eason. Now the pass to Green. Back to Eason. Misses the 3. Toronto have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Thompson against Barrett. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His second personal foul.
It felt like RJ did a great job there of just baiting the defense in order to get the contact.
At a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Houston. One drops, he ties it up.
You can see the focus here from RJ Barrett. He brings a subtle intensity to his game on both ends of the floor.
Pass to Smith. Thompson dishes to Brooks. And he drives in. And that one is good. And the Rockets lead by 2. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Now, here's Quickly. To the paint, here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
This is a testament to this team's fortitude, never giving up. Folks, we've got a new ball game.
Here's Thompson after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Rebound by the Raptors.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Barrett against Thompson. Barrett kicks to Quickly. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics.
And for that game against Indiana, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
And the Rockets making a change here. Şengün's checked in. Barrett for 3. Rockets with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's deflected. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Thompson outside.
And since halftime, he just doesn't have a clue when it comes to shooting.
Thompson against Barrett. Passes to Quickly. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Quickly. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Raptors. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And the basket is good.
Gigantic basket by Barnes. This guy's not afraid.
Timeout call, the Rockets.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jakob Poeltl.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just torn them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Now, he told his guys they can do this. In the huddle, he said, we've been here before and come back. So we know we can do this. We just have to believe. Inspiring words. We'll see if they live up to them, guys.
Thank you, David.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Van Vliet against Quickly. They could use a bucket. It's rebounded by Dick. Dick's got 4 rebounds in this game. Good D by Thompson.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Now, here's Barrett. After Jalen Green's miss. Back to Barrett. Takes a 3. Traps in the tray. Barrett's got the lead up to 7 now for Toronto.
Barrett had some time to focus there, and he made that one count.
Pass to Şengün. And Poeltl pulls it down. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle. And 2 shots coming up. It goes on Dillon Brooks.
I like the control from Barnes while getting fouled. Still able to get that shot off.
Scotty Barnes. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Well, an all-star in year 3, Scotty Barnes, has been an immediate impact player. That is not easy to do.
And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here. And here is Van Vliet. Driving the lane. Banked in off the glass.
And wheeling himself to the basket. Van Vliet has earned his spot in the NBA. This guy hard to deny.
11 feet away. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game. They're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Now, here's Thompson. Three-pointer, Brooks. And Pirtle pulls it down. Now, quickly. And so it's Toronto winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.